From Hyeri, Ayu to Kim Hye Yoon, glory or the dark side of mass voting? The 2025 Baeksang Arts Awards, one of South Korea's most prestigious entertainment honors, has witnessed an unprecedented phenomenon this year, a voting boom of astronomical proportions. Accompanied by a fierce controversy over alleged fraud and the use of automated voting tools. This has thrust three leading actresses, Hyeri, Ayu, and Kim Hye Yoon, into the heart of one of the most heated debates in the awards history. Yet behind the tidal wave of votes and public outrage lies a much deeper story. It's not merely a case of cheating, it's a wake-up call about the evolution of fandom culture and how we define popularity in the digital age. An unprecedented surge, 11 million votes in record time. Since the popularity category opened for voting on the Prism app on April 23, fan communities have launched into an all-out war. Each account could cast 4 votes per day, with additional votes earned through sharing, a mechanism clearly designed to promote massive social media engagement. The result? Over 11 million votes in just under 2 weeks. A figure that shattered all expectations. At the forefront were 3 actresses, Hyeri, Ayu, and Kim Hye Yoon, each revitalized by major successes with their latest dramas, Friendly Rivalry, When Life Gives You Tangerines, and Carry You on My Back. What initially seemed like a beautiful celebration of public affection quickly darkened as clips revealing the use of automated voting tools spread across TikTok and Twitter. Overnight, the light of glory turned into a looming shadow. Voting bots, the silent revolution of fandom culture. In South Korea, fandoms are not just groups of fans, they are professionally organized armies, executing carefully planned strategies. From mass streaming music videos to global promotional campaigns, fandoms have become an unstoppable force. The current Baeksang controversy merely reveals the tip of the iceberg. Voting bots, software automating the voting process, have been secretly used by fandoms worldwide for years. It highlights a brutal truth: in a battle of quantifiable metrics, raw affection alone cannot compete with organized digital warfare. The real question is no longer is there cheating? But rather, are we evaluating fame correctly in the digital era? The nature of popularity has changed. In the past, popularity was built through talent, character, and genuine public admiration. Today, with a strong fandom, an organized campaign, and a few tech tools, one can manufacture fame within days. The allegations against Hyeri, Ayu, and Kim Hye Yoon, if viewed fairly, do not reflect their personal integrity. Instead, it exposes an extreme model of fandom culture, where an artist's achievements are no longer solely determined by genuine fans but also by those who manipulate data skillfully. Thus, the intense backlash from Korean netizens, from calls to disqualify the 3 actresses to demands to cancel the popularity award altogether, stems not only from disappointment but from a deep skepticism toward the fairness of modern award systems. Baeksang at a crossroads, preserve or transform? Faced with this credibility crisis, the Baeksang organizers have so far chosen silence. A silence that raises even more suspicion. Meanwhile, international awards like the Grammys, Oscars, and Cannes have faced similar crises and were forced to revamp their judging methods, tightening voting regulations, employing fraud detection algorithms, or switching to internal jury voting. If Baeksang continues to cling to an uncontrolled public voting system, it risks losing its prestige, becoming merely a contest of which fandom is bigger and better at technology. Another perspective: don't blame fandoms, examine the system. Here's an inconvenient truth: it was the organizers themselves who lured fandoms into this trap. By opening public voting, especially with incentives for social sharing, they effectively created an unregulated vote race. In such a race, if one fandom does not cheat, another will. Abstaining means letting your idol lose by default. In other words, fandoms are simply playing by the rules Baeksang set. If Baeksang truly wants to address the root of the issue, it must overhaul the system itself, not merely blame the fans or the artists. Conclusion: a new era is taking shape. The controversy surrounding Hyeri, Ayu, and Kim Hye Yoon at Baeksang 2025 is not just an isolated scandal. It is a reflection of a profound shift in how society measures value, talent, and fame. In a world where data can be manipulated and numbers are no longer absolute truths, the ultimate question is not who is the most popular, but, what do we trust? And Baeksang, along with every other major award, will have to answer that question, or risk being left behind by history.